Hi, it's John from Crafts by John UK. Today, happy mail. We've got this in the post and I'm going to show you what is in the packet. Right, so we're unboxing today, or unpacketing today. There's a lot of all and create stuff in this box. And basically, this is a stash that I bought from a lady who was doing a de-stash. I saw it on Facebook and I thought, yes, I'll have some of that. So these are not new, they're all secondhand. So I'm just gonna go through and show you what I got. So let's put them to the side. This first one is called Clipped Botanicals. Now this is a really interesting stamp set because it's got all these florals. And when I saw this, I just thought, this would look really nice, stamped in black and white, with all the panels left in black and white, but just the flowers picked out in colour. I thought that could be really nice. It's not too big a stamp. It would go on maybe a 6x6, but probably mostly a 7x5. But it's a really nice stamp. I think this is the only one in the whole set I bought that the lady had actually used because it's got a little bit of ink left on it. So I think that's a used stamp. It's called Clipped Botanicals. It's number 649 from All and Create. So I thought that one had a lot of opportunities. You could do half of it in colour, half of it in black and white, all black and white actually. You could do that in white on a very colourful background. You could do the whole thing in white on a floral background. That would be really interesting as well. So I thought that was quite a nice stamp. This next one, this is a smaller stamp, so you can see a little bit smaller in size. This one is kind of an edging or background stamp. It's called Scripted Diamonds. It's lots of kind of diamond shapes, just in different sizes. There's some text underneath. A really nice design. Number 470 from All and Create. I think this one is brand new. I don't think it's even been out of the packet by the look of it. It looks absolutely brand new. There's no ink on it whatsoever. So I don't think the lady had used this one at all, but really like that. That will be good for edging on a larger card. Again, it would look really nice just highlighting on a busy background, kind of in a gold or a white or something. So anyway, I quite like the look of that one and I thought, yes, I'll have that. This next one, again, is a similar size. It's one of the smaller stamps they do. This is number 105. It's called Interstellar. I really like this one. It's stars, but within the stars are flowers and sort of mandalas. So I thought that was quite interesting. And then there were 3 of a different star down the bottom. So I just thought this could be quite interesting. It's an unusual design to see flowers inside a star like that. So I just thought this was interesting. Again, this looks brand new. I don't think it's actually been used at all. And I paid literally a few pounds for these. So that's good. Now, this one is not an All and Create. This is an indigo blue, which are red rubber stamps. But I just really like this chicken wire. That would be really useful for journal pages on the edges. Also larger cards around the edges. I need to, in fact, I don't need to foam mount it. It's actually already foam mounted, but I will just trim it down a little bit, I think. But yeah, I can see multiple uses for that in black, probably on the edges of busy cards. But that's an indigo blue and they are lovely stamps. I really like them. That's number 31 chicken wire. So I thought I could probably get some good use out of that. This one, now this one's a large stamp. So if you look at the others in comparison, this one's quite big. This one is number 831. It's called Scent with Love, and it's floral, but kind of with text. So you've got a couple of flowers here with text around them, which you could use just on their own. You've got the word rose, you've got the word love, and you've got the word scent with love. And then you've got a single rose on its own, which I thought was useful. You've got a kind of a definition of rose, a prickly bush, shrub and climber in a wide variety of colours. The red rose symbolises romance and love. And then this is the sort of the centerpiece, really, I guess. This circle with the R, with the text down it, the flower underneath it, and then the rose at the top. And the detail in the rose, the actual flower itself, the petals and everything is absolutely beautiful. Imagine colouring that in a really dark red from the bottom, fading to a lighter red at the top. Or even in maybe like a picked raspberry, fading to like a honey colour. I think that could be really nice. So I see lots of opportunities with this one. And if I turn it over, you can see the size of the stamps. They're actually quite large. I mean, this would fit on a 9x20 or 7x5. The rest of them would all be okay on, lots of different sizes because they're quite flexible. But this one I really particularly liked, and I definitely want to have a play with that. So that's number 831, Scent with Love. And then the last, oh no, I've got one more little one actually. This is another indigo blue collector's edition, number 9 Bumblebee. I'm bee obsessed, so anything Bumblebee. This one's got 2 little bumblebees and 1 big one, and there's some lovely detail in the body and on the wings, so I can't wait to have a play with that. That'll be quite a nice one to have fun with. And then the last one, this is the pièce de résistance, is huge. This is number 266, it's called Daisy Elegance. It's got 2 panels on it. I'm kind of inclined to say it's 2 stamps actually, really. But this one is a gorgeous big flower. Every day is a new adventure. I just thought that text was really nice as well. It's got kind of Chinese under it. It's got script under it. It's got like almost dictionary text at the top in a frame. And then this one is lovely as well. 2 glass jars with flowers in them. Again, sort of scripty text behind. And sort of Chinese or sort of Oriental writing up the side. If I turn this one over, you can see just how big these are. They really are large. So that's not even going to fit on a 7x5 card, nor's that. I guess you could kind of do it escaping from the page, but these are quite large. I really love the idea of them, but I'm not quite sure how the hell I'm actually going to fit them on a card, but we'll have to have a think about that one, I guess. But yeah, that's really lovely. And the detail on this, these big wide open petals, lots of opportunity here for colouring in a fade, you know, from one colour to another. I think that could be really lovely, even if you did stamp it and let it kind of escape the page because it's too large to fit on one. Then I think that can still look nice. I'm actually just going to grab a 7x5 while I'm looking at it, just to see how exactly large it is, because it is massive. If I just fold that loosely, yeah, if I put a 7x5 on top of that, the actual frame, the frame is a 7x5 size, so that's definitely not going to fit on a 7x5. So I don't quite know how I'm going to use that one. This one will probably fit because it's borderless, I guess. Yeah, that would kind of fit. You'd lose a little bit of script and maybe a little bit of the dots and stuff down the side, but that could work. This one, I think you'd have to be careful when you stamp to try and not get any of that border in. Although actually, if you think about it, the panel that sits on a 7x5 card would be a little bit smaller. So I think you'd have to just go inside the frame a little bit. But you wouldn't want to lose this every day is a new adventure, which unfortunately you would. So maybe on this one, it's a case of use the flower, lose this bit. That could work that way round on a 7x5 or a 9x20, but I'm not quite sure how you'd fit that all together because you're going to have to cut that out. So I don't know. But anyway, it's definitely worth a play. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this lot with you. So I got all of these for £35, including postage and packaging, which is a good deal. So I was quite chuffed with that. Some more practical than others in terms of size, possibly, but yeah, a really good mixture, a really good sort of selection of stuff. This is all from a lady called Kim on one of the sort of D-Stash Facebook groups. So I bought that lot from her. And then I also did an order as well because I'd broken my little glue bottle. I don't know if anybody noticed the last few videos I've done, I've actually got the pin in the top of it, which has no bobble on the end. So I've had to fold it over, which is a bit of a pain because it means that the pin isn't going down as far as it should. And this is sometimes clogging up, which it doesn't normally do. So I have got some more of these somewhere in my cupboard, but could I find them? Absolutely not. So I went on good old Amazon, just got a couple more of these. These are great. You just fill up from your normal glue bottle, put them in here, and then the pin and you know, the fact it sort of stays in the stem of the bottle stops it from sticking, stops it from going hard. So they're really good. So I thought, well, I'm going to order a couple of those. And then, would you believe it? I'd actually run out of 6-inch card blanks. So I bought some. These I bought on Amazon, I think. Yeah, Amazon as well. Craft UK Limited. I really like these. These are really good quality. They're always cut well. And they're 250 GSM. So they've actually got some decent weight with them. And they come with matching envelopes. So I think these are about £7 for a pack of... how many's in a pack actually now? I think, is it 50? Yeah, it's 50. They keep me going for quite a long while, and I did have a huge stash of them, but I tend to use 6x6. 6x6 is probably my favourite size. So I thought, oh, I need to buy some more. I just made this card. Actually, well, that's a card that's a work in progress. I haven't finished yet. This one I had just made in the 6x6, and I think this was my last 6x6 card blank, so I thought I'd better just get some more. So anyway, yes, I also bought those as well. So anyway, that's my little stash that I'm sharing with you today. But obviously more to come when I start using all this stuff. So happy to share with you all and show you my latest purchases, and I'll catch you on my next video.